That was our Mac Track Triple Play for tonight. We had Brother Virginia with Fireflies, Amber's Drive, Take a Picture of It, and the Shotgun Billies with Southern Queen. Thanks to Paul Mac again for another 3 of his best picks for the week. Now, joining us right now is a lovely young lady who we haven't had on the show before, so it's exciting to find a new talent and a new artist out there. And I'm talking about Sharmain Kendrick. Sharmain, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hi, Tracy. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. I do have to apologise. The Big D has, well, we're not going to call it the man flu right now. We're just going to call it the flu for now. It is going around and he just didn't want to be left out.
Oh, the poor thing. We all know what it's like when men get struck with the flu as well. So.
Exactly. Well, at the moment, I'm giving him his leeway because he really is quite sick. But a couple more days, then I'm going to, it's going to be the man flu. Sharmain, we haven't had you on the show before, so would you like to tell us all about who is Sharmain Kendrick?
Yes, well, thank you so much again for having me. Basically, I have been performing since I was about 6 years old, more so in the singing, the dancing side of things. Mm-hmm. Singing always kind of came second. And then obviously doing all the competitions and performances as I was growing up. And then, when was it? Back in the 2006, I got a contract with Tokyo Disney. So I went over there and did that for a couple of years, and then I got a contract with Princess Cruise Line. So I've travelled around performing for a very long time. But when I came home after doing those contracts, I really wanted to get more into the singing side of things. And I have grown up with country music. My parents are huge country music fans. So it was always around in my household growing up. I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a crack. And I feel like it sits really well in my voice as well. And, I just love country music. Shania Twain made country music cool for me as a kid. Uh-huh. So ever since then, I thought, I really want to do this. And after doing the Boy Up Brook Country Music Festival a couple of years ago here in Perth, I realised this is it for me.
And you mentioned there Shania Twain did it for you. Well, Shania Twain at her, when she came out, it was like, whoa, what is this sort of country music? And she broke a mould in that respect there from the Johnny Cash style into a Shania Twain style. And I think that's what's happening today with the newer ones like the Taylor Swifts and all that. They're breaking it again. So it's like a cycle that happens, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I think country pop, or the country pop genre, is definitely getting bigger in Australia and gaining a wider audience.
How would you describe your style of music?
My style, look, it's definitely country pop. I've got my second single, which I co-wrote with a gentleman named Mike Tarr. So that's probably a bit more rocky, the country pop rock kind of genre, but definitely all in all country pop, yeah.
And songwriting, do you find yourself doing a lot of songwriting?
I do, yes. Whenever I can, I try to write, but it's also I love writing with other people as well. There's a couple of country music songwriters over here in Perth that I wrote with a girl named Cody Lee. We wrote a song together, which I can't wait to release that song. I really love it. It's one of my favourites, actually. But I'm heading to Nashville in 2 weeks, so I'll be co-writing with some people over there, which is really exciting, and got some meetings with some publishing companies as well, which is very exciting because I'm collaborating for the album at the moment.
And when are you expecting the album to be sort of due out? You're sort of only collaborating now, so it does take quite a long process. When do you expect the full album to be out?
Oh, look, I'm hoping within the next, maybe 8 to 12 months. Mm-hmm. It does, as you know, it does take a lot of time. I've got another single to release before the album will come out anyway. But yeah, hopefully in 12 months' time, my album will be out there and it'll be great.
Well, it'll be fantastic. We have a huge festival over here called the Gympie Muster. I'm sure you will have heard of it somewhere along the line. And
I sure have.
In 12 months' time, we've just finished Gympie Muster. The album could be ready for launching at the Gympie Muster. Just saying, it would be good to see you in our neck of the woods doing that sort of a thing.
Oh, look, next year I'm definitely going to be there for sure.
You've released on iTunes on Friday the 28th, Break Your Heart, and that's the one we're going to be playing now. People can go onto iTunes. They can get onto Sharmain Kendrick, onto the website, onto the Facebook. There's plenty of places to find you. So before we play it, tell us a little bit about the particular song, Break Your Heart.
Yeah, so Break Your Heart, it's really about a girl who wasn't ready for the love that she was experiencing at that time. And whether she was crazy for feeling that way or not, she wishes she could hit rewind so she didn't hurt the person that she spent that time with in the first place. And yeah, in a nutshell, that's definitely what the song's about, and it really resonates with me. And I feel like country music, I love the stories that country music tells and the passion and the meaning behind the lyrics. And pretty much everyone can relate to a country music song.
I'm sure we'll be catching up with you very, very shortly. Enjoy your time over in Nashville. There'll be stories from there, I'm sure of them. So we'd like to hear about those when you do come back. So in the meantime, here's Sharmain Kendrick. Thanks very much for joining us, and break your heart.